Let the band play.
Out the way. Hey, it's your dude Unc with STWF TV, and we are back with another episode of Let's Ride Podcast. I can't get this thing started without my guy Bandito in the building. What's that? What's that?
What's going on? How you doing, Unc?
Man, you gonna ask me how I'm doing after we just came off one of the biggest, most impressive wins in our history, man. Like, yes, I am feeling quite championship-ish. Like, yes, I'm already calling it. They done said the championship is going to be in St. Louis. Well, shit, listen, we already got our name stamped on that ticket. Let's go.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, how's it going for you, man?
Oh, it's going good, man. You know what I mean? Hell of a weekend, hell of a game, hell of a tailgate.
Yeah. You know, there's some pictures going around, you know, with you and the, you in the bucket.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you know, can tell us a little bit about this bucket, sir?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Hey.
See, that's how it is. It's like, you know, you don't have to ask the person, you ask their friends. The friends always tell it on.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So yes, y'all can definitely find, you know, y'all go look on this guy. You know, I'm not the one to rap, but you know, once again, Tim did it. So look on his guy Facebook page and you will see a picture of Bandito and him in the stands of Choctaw Stadium after the game. And don't ask them how they got there. That'll be another episode. But nah, man, like for real, like you said, it was a great weekend, like a really great game, some great fans, met some great people. Like, you know, tell us a little bit, like, you know, how was your experience this weekend, you know, playing the Battlehawks? Because I'm going to tell you, like, I really wasn't expecting those guys to be like that, you know, after hearing some of the stuff that the, Horns Forward podcast talked about their experience out there. But, man, they were pretty cool. Hey, I guess they left the face slapping at home. As long as they left that, we're good.
Yeah, they left that at home, but I mean, yeah, the tailgate was pretty cool. I mean, it was an experience for some people because I mean, normally that's pass parking only, and they were actually letting people pay to park there. So a couple of Battlehawks came out there and hung out in the same lot E with us. Man, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you know. And it's always great to, you know, find different, you know, how they, different cultures, you know, different things that they do in different cities for different teams. So, you know, I actually, you know, talked and interviewed one of the super fans that were out there, you know, for the Battlehawks. Shout out to the St. Louis Battlehawk Road Wars. They always go to every road game. So, you know, y'all stay tuned, tapped in with us, and you'll hear the interview from him. So yeah, man, that was pretty cool. And you know, shout out to the Renegades for, I guess, thinking outside the bag, you know, outside the box and opening up lot E. You know, it's like, hey, that's the jump in this lot. Why only have it for season, ticket holders? Like, you know, that doesn't make much sense to me. You know, I mean, but I guess it does to someone else. So, but yeah, man, it was a pretty good, pretty good game, and you know, pretty good like weekend of UFL sports all together.
Oh yeah, a lot of good games. Crazy finishers.
Well, we know we only got to see one of them, but the end of one of them. But you know, we shout out to to our giveaway ticket, our ticket giveaway winners from last week. They were out there, so you know, yeah, we had a lot of good stuff going on this this weekend for the tailgate. But man, you know, this is the Let's Ride Week 4 game recap, fan reaction. So we definitely want to know what y'all, you know, how y'all felt about this game. You know, we got our own thoughts, but of course, you know, we want to hear, you know, how y'all feel about the game, because I'm happy we got a win.
Yep.
You know,
Somebody's salty.
okay, I must, I must say about that. So, what do you think about this? You think this was?
It's glitching on me.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, hey, I'm back. It's like I must was frozen in the box. You can see me. I'm moving.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody forgot to pay the internet. Somebody forgot to pay the internet.
Hey, shout out to you, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony, you can't be that mad, bro.
Hey, for real, it feels like it, man. I'm telling you, like, shit.
Mhm.
This is horrible. Hey, y'all can. Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, I see you waving.
Oh, this is. Yeah, now I'm stuck.
No, you're moving. I'm not running. Told you I'll be back.
All right, am I
Oh,
back?
that's good. You're back. You're back, Anthony. Good, you're back, man. We'll see you this week. We'll see you this weekend.
Oh, well, it looked like I came back at the right time. You said.
Goddamn Spectrum.
Looking for black. Okay, hey.
Well, guys, you know what I mean? We'll see when my boy can come back. I mean, it was a good weekend, crazy weekend. Thanks to whoever came out. Again, I hope Jasmine and his son had fun at the tailgate and at the sitting right next to us in row one this weekend. What's up, Tim?
Hey, yes, I was backstage. I'm trying to get connected. I'm like, okay, well, you trying to run the show? I'm like, okay.
Hey, I'm trying. Hey, I'm trying to wait for my uncle to get back. You know what I mean?
I see that. But they say the show must go on.
Hey, eventually, I knew you'll get back
All
on.
right, can you hear me? Am I still?
I see you and I hear you, brother.
I'm hoping I stay on. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I'm getting on, but am I staying on? You can hear me now?
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the start, man. Shit. Uh-oh, you stuck. Okay, there we go. All right.
I just look like that. I just look like that.
This is just ridiculous. Hey, Spectrum, I'm saying this again. AT&T must be in the neighborhood or something like that, but this is ridiculous. I'm trying. I'm here.
Yeah, you're there. I hear you.
All right. You're not moving though. I'm like, you got me nervous standing there like that. Okay. Here we go.
Come on, you know I'm gonna stay stiff a little bit.
This
I'm gonna get loose real quick.
This is crazy. All right. Let's see if I'm scared to say something. Let me see if we're gonna get back started.
And then he was out again. Well, let's see what's going on here. I see you. You see me? Yeah, you're on.
All right, keep me down, man. Oh, shoot, they got me again. Listen, they're trying to keep me down. I'm fighting. I'm fighting, man. Listen, I'm putting up a fight. I'm not going down. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm moving.
Yeah, you're moving.
Y'all see me moving? Y'all, yeah, drop some eyes in the chat, man. If y'all see me moving. Listen, I'm not going down without a fight. They're trying to get me.
Now you're
still moving?
You're still moving. Kung Fu fighting. What's up, Jasmine?
Macho man. Yeah. Macho.
Then you froze. Then you lay back.
Yes. That's literally me right now. Listen, like literally me right now. Can y'all hear me? I feel like, what is that? The Verizon commercial? Hey, can you
hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Then the dog start barking.
Then the dog starts barking. Who let the dog out?
Look, I can't catch a break. Hey, shut up. All right, listen. I'm just happy. I'm just gonna sit here and just wait. Hopefully, I stay connected. But all right, y'all. If y'all can see me, y'all drop something in the chat. Y'all let me know if y'all can see me. Drop some eyes in the chat. You about to go. You gonna want to come back in there.
Hey, that's why there's never a dull moment on Let's Ride podcast, baby.
Always, man. Yes, sir. This
moment.
is how we roll. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, I'm still here.
Yep.
I'm still here. All right, shout out to Tommy Kyle. Appreciate you. Go Renegades. All right. We got Jasmine in here. Okay. Hey, every big dog got to have some type of announcement, so that was the dogs let you know, hey, we in the building. And then the Renegades got us some win. But, yeah, let's go. We about to get on this thing. So, appreciate everybody that's tapped in with us. Let's get on this first topic for the hamburger. I thought, listen, I was getting happy. Then I go out. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, that's a nice picture there.
Yeah, this is all right. Yeah, hopefully, to go. Hopefully, barking at the Spectrum guy who messing up my internet. But now, if y'all just tapping in, we were just talking about the pregame tailgate, bro. It was really a great opportunity to be with some really good, really good tailgaters. Like, it's crazy just to hear some of the history that they have with the St. Louis Battlehawks, man. Like, made me feel some type of way. I was like, damn, we're gonna have to get some history with you, Mr. Bandito, or something. Like, what's the history of the Bandito?
The history of the Banditos? Oh, you already know.
No, he quiet. But listen, you have to check a prior episode for the answer to that. But now, just want to tell y'all, we had a great opportunity to meet some one of the tailgaters. So this is one of the guys who's going to explain that big guy in the background. All right, hopefully it'll come up. This is definitely doing a number on the internet here, or whatever it is. I can't get this.
All they got is attendance. Yep.
I know once hold on, let me. Well, how they say when you got a lot of people in the room, people start talking. So I'm pretty sure they started talking. But one of the guys, I thought pretty well that they travel. All right, this is.
They travel to every away game, and they did a 10-hour. They did a 10-hour drive
of hand. All right, let's see if we can get this going. right, hold on. Let me try this again.
Little J's Donuts and more. Located in Harahan at 1301 Hickory Avenue. Come in for donuts, savory breakfast, king cakes, and more. Check us out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or on our website, littlejaysdonuts.org.
My boy went outside.
Hey, listen, someone got to get it done, man. Was that? We back, man. I had to move out the cave. Had to get somewhere else.
We had to go outside.
But yes, sir. Yes, sir. We should be good now. That means you got to talk fast because I'm only as good as the sunlight out here. So we definitely see Jasmine in the chat, man. We appreciate you tapped in. So y'all know I'm a little bit got to give him a shout out on the video. Hold on, we got some videos of you.
The winners of the first row.
Exactly. So, Jasmine, he was the winner of the last week's giveaways. Tuned in, as we always do in the Banditos. They gave away 4 tickets as well. So, man, we gave away 2 last week, and this was one of the winners. So, every week we're going to do a giveaway, and the winner will get a chance to get an interview. All right, let's see if I can get it to catch the firing internet guy today. Yes, birds chirping. We were really outside. I'm not in the hood. You don't. Yes, birds chirping. Look at this. Now my internet's going out. All right, let's see. Waiting. They killing it today with this poor internet.
Killing it.
Man, look at that hat. I'm going to tell you why I got you up there. That's a really nice hat.
Yes, it's just a little song. That's a brand new one. Hey, what's going on, Bandito here with our winners here, Jazz.
Can't
Next,
get
the winners of the
Giveaway. This is your son, Jazz Martin Jr.
Junior. I can't even control it. I can't even control it.
Hey, you know what? I'll give it to Jasmine and his son Junior. Man, they had a blast. You know what I mean?
Facts. You know, I got some more pictures of them doing a in game. You know, when they were actually, you know, when I was on the field, like winners of the giveaway. The fans in general, like, man, a lot of people was cheering for that win. So I know that was definitely, you know, felt by the city and all the fans that were able to go in there, you know, and get this home victory. I think we're like 3-0 on the season. Well, 3-0 pretty much at home. I think that excludes this season. But yeah, we're 3-0 at home.
Here, Jasmine
Can I get it working? Can I get it working?
Next,
I tell you, this definitely not working out.
nah, but give it up.
You hear me?
I'll give it up to them, man. They had a blast. Now they know where to sit.
Hey, I'm thinking about going and asking them that they cap off my internet because this is definitely not getting it. But yeah, I can't do anything. Let me see if I can get some pictures up there.
I said no.
Let me see if I can get some pictures up here. I'm gonna be able to show something from this game over the weekend. Well, that was not working. All right, okay, let me see. It's showing it's up there, but I can't see it. You see something on your screen?
I don't see nothing. That's just me and you, baby. Now you went inside.
If I cut the camera off, I can just get the mic to work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this ain't working at all. You can hear?
I can hear you. See the pictures. That's what.
Can you see the pictures now?
Yeah, I can see them. It was stupid.
So yeah, these are some of the pictures from the tailgate. Y'all can all, you know, catch these on our. I got all these chats up. It's like, sheesh.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a little story, man. It was pretty cool. Before you take that.
Is it lagging? Is that lagging too?
Bro, switch from my phone to the PC. You said your girl downloaded the Titanic.
Facts. That's what it feels like. Like, sheesh.
Oh man. It's a Monday. You can tell it's a Monday, big dog.
It's calls for a discount. I'm calling Spectrum and make sure that I get me a discount tomorrow. Sure, yeah. Switching from my phone to a PC, you might be blogging down our connection here. All right, yeah. Hold on.
We're back. That was stupid.
All right, all right. Let me get this going while got some internet here. So it look like we get able to see these pictures. All right, all right. All right, you can see the pictures now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so yeah, this is some of the pictures from the Battlehawk fans yesterday. So you can see they came out pretty. I thought this was cool. I think that's where they signed some of the players signed their sign.
Yeah.
So look like they're Battlehawks Road Warriors. They were just establishing what 20 this year. So that's good to see that. I'm guessing the team, the fans are getting behind the team. So that's more pictures with Mr. Bandito, nephew, some more Battlehawks fans.
And you know what? That little boy, that other picture with that little boy. If you go back, one more. This one right here with his little. No. Go back. Go forward. Go forward. My bad. Go forward. One more. Right there. No. Go back one.
You got me doing the cha-cha slide. Did I pass it up already?
Yep. It's a little boy. He's wearing a little right here. No, you just passed it.
Wait, what? I keep going. This little boy right here. With
right there.
Right here?
Yeah, that one right there. That one right there. He's done the trip to Arlington. He's done the trip to Arlington 3 times already. You know what I mean? And he makes it, and it's really cool, man, because he makes it every time he comes, he makes sure he leaves with at least 1 or 2 pictures, man.
Nice. And that's that's pretty cool. I think that's one thing that's indicative of what the UFL is. It's about the fans and fan interaction. That's pretty cool. So I think someone said they got to meet Blankenship in the chat. So these are just more pictures from the tailgate. Just definitely some great opportunities to come out and see some of the fans that support their team. So right here you can see this is Jasmine, the winner of our ticket giveaway, and his son, Lil J.
Yep, Lil J.
You see Tim right there, and Bandito. So really, some really good times. That's some really cool times. I don't even know what to do, man. I'm like, my internet look like it's trying the internet right now.
Yeah. Well, I can give you a little bit of preview, of the little game stats we had. You know what I mean? Time of the possessions, which they had it 32 minutes. We only had it for 27 minutes. Total first downs, they got 12 to our 11. Total plays, they ran 62 total plays to our 50. Total yards was their 156 to our 209. We averaged 4.2 yards per play. The red zone touchdowns were 2. Red zone attempts, we went 2 for 2. Passing, we passed for 136 yards, 17 completions, and passing attempts of 26, which their passing yardage was 34. Their passing attempts 19 to their 1.8 yards attempt. And we had 1 passing touchdown, and they had 0. Rushing is where they got us. Was 122 to our 73. They rushed for 37 times. We rushed for 22 times. The yards per rush were the same, 3.3 yards for both teams. The only difference is we scored a touchdown. And here's where we won the game, man. Turnovers. We turned the ball over once with an interception. They turned the ball over 4 times, which it was 2 lost fumbles and 2 interceptions.
Facts. Yeah, man. That was
one of those interceptions was to the house for 102 yards.
Yes, sir. That was a really good game, like we had called it last time with led by the defense. Like, yeah, that was pretty impressive play by the defense. But before we get into in-game stats, let's get the interview from.
They'll be sitting next to me today. So let's see.
Let me see what I'm scared to mess with it.
Yeah, I got you.
See, I shouldn't have did that.
Hey, what's going on? Bandito here with our winners here, Jasmine Jr. They'll be sitting next to me today. So let's see. They were the winners of the giveaway. What's up, Jasmine?
What's up, baby? I'm Jasmine Harden. Son, Jasmine Harden Jr. Renegade. Please understand me. 2020.
Man, I can't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take something what's in the right. I think I'm gonna take an idea what's in the chat and just send this pie right over to Spectrum. Be like, look, I need a reimbursement.
The Masters only allows 9 points. The pick 6 got him to 15. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I thought that, once I seen the team actually let Luis Perez go out there and do his thing, actually start throwing the ball and seeming more confident, getting behind center, I was like, okay, I knew at that point we were going to have a better game than what we had prior weeks, because we were so run heavy.
Yep. And they actually threw the ball, which they actually gave us what we wanted. You know what I mean? But when the offense gets to clicking, for some reason that defense, they something clicks with that defense when that offense starts to click. Yeah.
Facts.
It's not just did we just put offense of a rushing touchdown, a pass, also a touchdown thrown. You know what I mean? But you had 2 defensive touchdowns. One with Chris Odom and then the other one with Harris.
Yeah, and that's one thing. That's the guy who's wearing the Bandito hat this week.
2 weeks in a row.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. I was like, wait, hold on. We better put some respect on that young fella's name, because this is not his first time, being a player of the game. So, and going into this season, the expectation was pretty high for him. So it's good to know that, he's actually, coming, doing what the coaching staff is, expected him to do. So that's pretty cool on that.
Yep. And also the big, just got picked up and made a big difference in that defense too, man. With Mr. Taco Charlton there.
Yeah, hey, don't say it too loud, because that was Tim's a big fan of him, and he spoke highly of him, and he definitely made an impact on the team this week. I think he had like 6 tackles.
He had 5 tackles. He had 5 tackles, 1 solo, one sack, and 1 force TFL, which is
tackle for a loss.
Yeah, tackle for a loss. He had 1.
Nice. Talking about tacos, it got me a little hungry. So
what's going on, Bandito? Here again. We got Mutu here. Chef Mutu. So what do we got on the grill right now, Mr. Mutu?
Right now we got some pancakes and some breakfast sausage. We got biscuits, gravy. We got eggs. I forgot the pastrami and the chorizo, but I got everything else.
Dudes out here cooking every single home game. You come to Lottie, Mutu's on the grill. Hey Mutu, what drives you to do this for the Banditos, for the fans out here every single day, putting in your sweat equity to these meals, brother? What's that drive?
I'm not looking for sympathy at all, but I am a single parent, and I'm used to cooking for 3 teenagers, and they're about to move up and out of the house, so I got to take care of somebody.
Hey, you know what he does? He takes care of everybody.
I think Tim just jinxed it. Yes, and pretty quick with it because one thing with those tailgates, you don't have like 4 hours to cook.
And he was by himself. And he was by himself this week, man. That just shows you like how that guy just loves to cook and wants to make sure that everybody gets fed out there, man.
Facts. I definitely want everybody to bear with us, doing things out of format with us tonight because for some reason, Spectrum want to hate on us, but we're gonna get these videos played tonight. So, just getting back to our tailgate.
Battlehawks Road Warriors. We're going to all the away games this year. We've got the Battlehawks player on the tailgate. He used to play for a team that has horns on the helmet, but we don't talk about them anymore. Just out here and having a good time.
Nice, thank you.
Yep. And that was one cool guy, man.
All right, so facts.
Yeah.
Facts. How did you meet him?
I walked over him and introduced myself. You know what I mean? It was a cool dude. You know what I mean? Offered if we decided to go to St. Louis to go to the game or even the championship game or whatever, just to look them up, and they'll treat us to their tailgate.
Nice. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And when I was saying about history, just to hear how someone, somebody, they're creating their own mascot. They got the Road Warrior and they got that guy up there. So, if you sitting in a parking lot with a big ass inflatable, somebody gonna ask you the reason why. So, shout out for him for actually having a logical explanation for that Road Warrior. So we got here. Tim said, "My bad, my boy had a Rams blow up, paid for the Battlehawks."
That was stupid. Well, I tell you, that boy ain't got no sense, man.
Facts, man. So, but let me see if I can get this one to play. So we definitely got to
they'll be sitting next to me today.
Go.
So let's see. They were the winners of the giveaway.
Baby, I'm Jasmine Harden.
No.
Give away this is my son, Jasmine Harden Jr. We support these Renegades to the fullest we bleed. Understand me? 2020, we've been what's this team meaning? What's this chance meaning? Junior out here having a blast.
Yeah, y'all can definitely check out the edited video on the page. But yeah, that was just Jasmine Harden, and yes, to answer your question, we will have a giveaway. We're trying to get to that point in the show. We're definitely, struggling to get there, but we're going to get there. We got those videos out the way. So I guess now we're one step closer to getting to the giveaways. But yes, every week we're doing a game giveaway. So for those that's in the chat, that's our game winner, Jasmine Harden. Once again, he's tapped in. Appreciate you for joining the show today. Mm-hmm. So, every segment, every show, we always have this. Who's wearing a Bandito hat? So who is this guy?
The same guy that was wearing it yesterday.
For real, I think y'all might have to get him his own hat because it's like he's not giving that one back, man. So that's Anaji Harris or Anish Harris. But yeah, he's the one that had that historic 100-yard interception return for a touchdown.
102 yards.
Oh, okay. I like that. So where was you at? Like, what do you think about that? Like in the defense?
Man, that's big. That defense had. The defense had 2 scoring touchdowns. That was big. You know what I mean? It took the little edge off the offense. The offense came and played. I gave it to him, but again, defense came and put 2 on the board.
Facts. And and it's crazy because we expected that going into the to this week 1. Doing coming into this offseason, they had, the Renegades were ranked in the top 2, top 3 for, turnovers. They had a no-fly zone. They had a really good upfront push with their defensive linemen. So with the addition of Taco, I don't think, I think that gave the team a whole different level of swagger. So I think this is just the beginning. I really like this team that we seen this past weekend.
Oh yeah, it was a good game, but also, I want to give a shout out to Manny, the quarterback for the Battlehawks. Hopefully he heals and gets better, man, because that looked pretty ugly.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely when someone's trying, their redemption run and those non-contact injuries definitely are the ones that's the worst because, it was really ugly. We got that on the video. Y'all can check the page. Y'all can check around and y'all will see this injury. But, yeah, y'all will see it next. But, yeah, just like Tim said, let's get some tacos in the chat, man. What is Taco Tuesday tomorrow? But it needs some milk, for them bones. But, all right, let's take a quick look out at some highlights.
Falls down with a snap. Ball popped out late. And this play is still alive. Chris Odom takes it back the other way. And a touchdown is the call from 39 yards out.
Oh, he broke
a lot of people saying that injury was due because he was playing on turf.
Yeah, they broke that, man. If you really look at it, he snapped.
Yeah.
Hey, we met his dad at the tailgate, man. His dad was pretty cool.
Well, I was cutting up for this play here. Y'all can definitely check out our Javante Payton interview on our YouTube channel.
If he didn't throw that interception, we would have held them to 9 points.
Gain of 23. Day Hunter. The pivot through the pocket into the end zone. Oh, and he
Day.
across the goal line. This season, it all comes down to this. 4th and goal. Intercepted.
Here it is.
And the Renegades survive. It's Harris bringing it back the other way.
Watch yourself, player.
And the over somehow hits on the pick 6 from 100 yards.
So what do you think about that?
Hey, man, I mean, that was nice, man. You know what I mean? That was on a rush, tip ball. Right in a nice little spot where he can grab it and take it. I'm telling you, he scored more than 20
I was really
points.
good into, that whole game.
Yep.
I didn't think we can score. Listen, I was impressed with the level of points we scored, but that wasn't just the offense. The defense scored too. So still waiting for the offense to, maybe start, their offensive attack. But overall, I was, like I said, I was content with the team. Defensive definitely stepped up both sides of the ball. They created turnovers, held the team to only 15 points, who we know could, have some of the top players in all the, far as in rushing, so we contained their offense. I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed with that. So,
what
grade would you give? What grade would you give our team this week?
I'll give him a B, man.
A B? You gotta explain that. Hey, everybody, all our viewers that's joining, what grade would you all give our Arlington Renegade? Drop that in the chat.
I'll give him a B because you know what I mean. Offense was still kind of shaky. Luis threw that pick. You know what I mean? I mean, our defense played straight A ball. You know what I mean? But when you got to pull your offense out of, I mean, I know it's the defense wins championship, man. But with the offense that we have, they should be putting 30 points by themselves. They don't not having the defense to pull the wins out for them.
Thank you. Yes, and to that's why I give them a C, because the only thing that they dominated was their defense. I mean, because here, Luis Perez, he went 17 for 25 attempts, 149 yards. You know, he's thrown for more yards in his past game, so he had a touchdown and an interception. So, you know, I'm not impressed with that. And on the other side of that, you know, on the rushing side, we got Data, who has eight attempts with 25 yards, and that's the most yards by any running back or on the team.
Yep.
So, you know, the next player who had the most yards was Javonte Payton on that run that we, you know, on that rush. So our running backs only was able to produce 25 yards rushing.
Yep.
I don't think that's something
if you really look at the receivers really didn't do much either, man. With Canelo being the top with 3 receptions for 35 yards, averaging 11.7 yards, 0 touchdown. His longest was 28. Targeted 4 times. You know what I mean? The next person was Green, our other tight end, with 1 reception, 24 yards, 2 targets. You know what I mean? Vaughn with 3 for only 22 yards, 7.3 average yards. Longest was 10 yards. And target him 6 times. And they even target.
So I mean, to me,
they target our running back.
So exactly. So I'm not, you know. So to me, that's not something I'm ready to hang my hat on. You know, as far as like with like, hey, you know what, we're at that level. Like I said, I'm content with the level that, hey, you know what, there is a unit that we can depend on, and it's coming to, you know, show that, hey, our defense is the unit that we can depend on. So now I'm thinking like we're like the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know, or the Baltimore Ravens, to whereas, okay, hey, you know what, let our defense go out there and defense, and then, you know, just let our offense move the ball. But I don't know. What do you think about? What were you saying?
I'm going to tell you something, man. I mean, you know what this defense reminds me of? The 2015 Denver Broncos defense, man. You know what I mean? That helped Peyton Manning. You know what I mean? That helped Peyton Manning get that walk-off championship right in the sunset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at all the, just the defense alone, you know what I mean? I mean, it has a little bit the no-fly zone. You know what I mean? And you had, you know what I mean? You have Taco on one end. You have Von Miller on the other end. You had DeMarcus Ware on one end. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. You might be on to something with that. Like, I'm picking up what you're putting down with that. Like, because
you know, look at our notes. We have big. Man, what was his name? Damn, he'll come to me later. But he was a big dude, just like Odom. You know what I mean? It's like there's pieces when you see it, and then with a quarterback, as long as if he can give, even if the defense gives us 1 touchdown a game, Luis has to at least give the running backs and Luis have to at least give us 3, and we win the game. Like I've always said, if we score more than 30 points, hold the team to under 10 points, we automatically win the game, man.
Yeah. And it's, you know, and hey, you know, I'm gonna go on air and say that, like, you know, it's looking like the team watching our podcast, because, you know, we told them let Louise throw the ball, and, you know, it looked like they were trying to throw the ball. They made an emphasis on throwing the ball, but even so, we didn't find that much success yardage. But, you know, a win is a win, and to me, those gritty wins, that's the ones I like, the ones that we can show, okay, hey, during this battle, hey, we got that winning edge to do what it takes to where, hey, you know what, we can actually win. And yes, that's what I was about to say. Now, yes. Yes, the rattled chickens. Right. That's because the defense, this was what happened. This is what happened. You know what who said it better? Was it Mike Tyson? Exactly, from the gate. I don't want to, I might feel bad for putting it out there, but what they say, another man's trash is, another man's profit, however it go. But this was a game changing moment right here. When their quarterback went down. If you can see that happen less than 5 minutes within a game, lagging. But after they lost their quarterback, they were stunned. They looked like a deer in headlights. And so I think once again, that's where our opportunities to win the game came from.
And just look at that. Like, look at Odom. Odom alone. I mean, these guys. All these guys are averaging anywhere between 10 to 8. Look at Deep Payne, 10 tackles. That's automatically. He's always gonna get 10 plus tackles. You know what I mean? But Chris Odom had 4 tackles, 3 solo, 2 sacks, and 2 for loss of yardage, and he had that 1 touchdown that he scooped off the ground.
Yes. So, like we were saying, like I definitely think that this team has maybe found their identity with the defense. So I think if they follow this pattern, like, hey, let the defense and the offense just contain the ball and, move it downfield. So what we got here, Kiala Orman.
That's the little boy that I was telling you about. That's his mom.
Oh, cool. Hey, that's cool.
How's it going?
Hey, appreciate you, Captain. Let me see if my internet's going to let me turn my camera. Hey, appreciate you. All right, so we say Arlington outplayed us this weekend. Congratulations to you. We needed that confidence booster, no cap. Like, we needed it. And thank you for the hospitality at the tailgate and the fun inside the stadium. Oh, yes. Appreciate it. If you catch some of the earlier part of the show, we thanked you all for you all's hospitality and leaving that face slapping at home. We don't do that in Texas. But definitely it was great. Y'all were great fans. And, when we do come out there, because Arlington will be in a championship, we will look y'all up. So, we still got more video footage, still got more photos and look at on the page.
How's it going, little man?
Double salute.
Little man.
Yeah. But yeah, to that point, like, it looked like the team just, after that hit and they lost their quarterback, I think that's where, I want to say, like, Nico found out that Luka was that much important to the team. So I guess, after that point, they seen how important that quarterback was, because it was hard for them to find, get back to who their identity was after that quarterback went down. What do you think about that?
Oh man, yep. But if you go back to that play, and if you see it, that was a touchdown, bro, because that lane was open.
Oh,
it was open.
Okay, okay, hold on.
I love my team. You know what I mean? We got the touchdown off of it, but if you go back and kind of look at it, it was kind of that lane was open.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
As soon as he was about to take off, he just dropped, man.
Right. Oh, that just looks so hard. So yeah, there.
Look where Joel Powell's at. You see,
yeah, he was late on a reaction. So yeah, he would have beat him. He would have just went through the other. He would have just went through the other side. Yeah, sorry, that was our last time. That was the last time. We just had to just
quit playing to make my leg hurt.
Yeah, that was the last time. We just had to just, show to us, what won the game, because, that won the game for us and that lost the game for, the St. Louis Battlehawks is when their quarterback went down. So, how do you think they're going to recover from that? Do you think they're going to call it McCarron? I think I seen that Ben DiNucci, hey, y'all can watch the old Ben DiNucci interview on our YouTube channel too. But what were you saying?
They're gonna stay with the local boy from TCU with Max. They're gonna stick with him. I think. You know what I mean? He's not. There you go, Tim. Oh, he said can't do it. Yeah, and you can do it. Max can do it. I think Max can do it.
I don't know, man. Like they look totally lost this past game.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially when you're the head guy goes down, man. So, but they got a week to recover, and hey, prayers out to Manny. But it's the next man up, and hopefully, you know what I mean. Hopefully, that's not the end of the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, they've definitely dropped in the rankings, you know. So I've even seen them some rankings that have the Brahmas now over the St. Louis Battlehawks. So what do you think now? Like with them losing,
Hey, that
this
Brahmas,
one,
that was a
game
big
to
win
us,
for the Brahmas.
how do you think, but how do you think they would, put them in the rankings? Because they were undefeated and now they're taking some losses.
Yeah, that's two in a row for them.
Right.
That's
So do you
two in a
think
row.
that?
So that was big. I mean, Manning. I mean, I think he was barely going to get going, man. He was just about to get going, and it's crazy how just how when you take off and try to plant, just anything can, and just a freak accident can happen.
I mean, because after this taking this, this is their second one, so I think that they might be on a downward spiral because so right now that's how the Week 4 league standing is by the UFL. They have Birmingham number 1, Arlington Renegades 2, DC 3, Michigan 4, St. Louis is 5 at 2-2, right over the Brahmas. So, do you think they can? Right the ship?
It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard because you got to find that chemistry with your receivers, your tight ends, your linemen. You know what I mean? It's not. You're already going into week 5. Week 5, trying to learn, trying to get acclimated to your players, man. It's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. I mean, we seen that how they looked when once he went down. So I think definitely because they had such a strong run game. I think they may find some success, but I think they might drop down to the underneath the Brahmas. I think this might be. I think it's going to be tough sledding to get back on the winning side.
It's crazy because we play the Battlehawks again next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We in week 6, a Friday night game.
Yeah. But no, they like I said, they still looking frazzled. So we play. Hold on. Yeah, we play them again in. Yeah, week 6.
Yeah, week 6 next week. We're week 5.
May 2nd.
We got these Mr. Fake beer snake guys next.
Yes, I seen that. That was just horrible. And so that leads us to our ticket giveaway segment. Y'all, everyone that's viewing on our live stream and that's going to come back and see the restream, y'all drop what y'all think going to be in the chat. And y'all let us know, definitely what y'all think the score is going to be, and the winner will win a free ticket. Just that easy. Well, 2 of them. So let me just see from some of the
predictions.
Oh, shoot, wrong way. I was just looking. I was like, wait, hold on. That's not the right one. Well, that definitely messed that one up. But yeah, what y'all think the score is going to be for the next game? Let me drop that one out.
Yeah. The Renegades, between the Renegades and Fake beer snake,
the DC and the DC Defenders.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to give it to my guys again. We're going to go with another 30-piece to 9.
So, all right. So, hold on. So, from last week, I'm going to just quickly go through some of, last week, I think it was 15-9, the Renegades.
Yeah.
I don't know who said that one. I said 11-27 St. Louis. 27-15 Renegades. I think that was
Tim.
That was Tim. Yeah, that was Tim. So we got
I said 15-9. So yeah, I mean I was off by 15 points.
Yeah. Jackie, she said 17-23 Renegades. All right. So yeah, definitely y'all let us know what y'all think the next, the score for this game going to be. And the winner, we're definitely going to give you some tickets. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe to STWF TV and join the Los Bandidos Superfan group with the exclamation point on Facebook. Man, this not Horseshoe talking about he was the closest. Nah.
Hey, and Instagram on the Los Bandidos Superfans on Instagram.
Oh, shuck it, duck it now. Y'all on Instagram.
Yeah, same way you find it on Facebook, you find it on Instagram.
Oh, shucks now. Y'all big time. But hey, so the next segment is as we get ready to end is one that we always do, questions for Coach Stoops. So, I don't know if any of you all seen some of the footage from the press conference, but, we won't show it here, but you all can always catch it on our page. But y'all just drop some of the questions that y'all might have for Coach Stoops for this Wednesday media press conference. We're definitely going to ask him then. And if we choose to ask him your question, we're going to, definitely let y'all know on the show on Wednesday. But, man, anything before we get up out of here?
You know what? I just want to thank Mutu and the team that was up setting up the tailgate this weekend. I know we started a little bit late, but I mean it was still a good turnout. Like always, I appreciate the team a lot. Tim, Johnny No Pants, Matt Hatter, Big Sean. Who else? Mutu. Man, all the guys out there, man. If I forget your names, man, I'm sorry, but hey, guys, if it was like I always said, if it wasn't for you guys, this group wouldn't be grown as big as it's going, man. But I appreciate every single one of y'all that help out.
Oh, it's my turn. Hey, definitely a shout out to everybody that's tapped in, man. I just joined that St. Louis Battlehawks superfan group. Shout out to those superfans. They're great people. Shout out to our fans, the Renegades fans. We are the best. We are number one. But appreciate everybody that supports our brand. And definitely want to give a shout out to one of the Bandidos, Rig and I can't my
Nafisa. Yeah, Rig just lost his mom. No, that's Rig Rocker from the.
That's Rig Rockers. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, definitely.
Man, prayers for him. Hey, prayers for his mom, for him and his brother. Also for Nafisa and her husband. I got good news today when I called her. He's doing okay. Has a little bit of no feeling in his right side, but I mean, he's doing good. And they're in good spirits. So, guys, just keep praying for both their families.
Yes, yeah, definitely give a shout out to one of the Masonic brothers. Definitely make sure you hit that rehab. I had another Masonic brother just recently recovered from a stroke for about 99 of close % recovery that you can get. So just wanted to share that that good story about that. But definitely give a shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all. That's TWF. Y'all already know how I go. And that's all I got, man. I'm out. You gonna let us out?
Hey, Bandito's out, man. Thanks for everything, guys. We'll hope to see you guys on Sunday. You know what I mean? But stay tuned for our Wednesday show at 7:15. Hopefully, Spectrum was gonna do really good. But hey, guys, thank you guys, and you know what? Prayers to everybody. Prayers to Jackie, Jesse, Nafisa, Daryl. Rick Rocker and all you guys, man, prayers for you and your families. You know what I mean? You guys have a good day and have a good night. See y'all later.
Find this podcast and others on STWF TV, the Podcasting Network. wherever you get podcasts.